Hey folks, Darren here, Mr. Sandsman, and welcome back. And thank you so much for all of you that watched my Escape from New York video last week. It did really well, and it got me thinking about doing a video for Halloween DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks. Now, I kind of covered my collection about a year ago, but I didn't go kind of deep into the contents of the DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4Ks like I am going to do now. So it was kind of more of an overview. You can watch that video somewhere up here. But today I just want to focus on the first installment of Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween from 1978, my favorite movie of all time, and a lot of people in this community's favorite film as well. I can go way back and talk about the media release that came out in the early 80s, which I owned a copy of at one stage and stupidly got rid of. I had the Criterion Laserdisc in the 90s as well, which was just beautiful. I also owned a lot of sell-through versions of this movie as well on VHS. But the first real decent quality version of Halloween I got back in 1999, and this was from Anchor Bay. This version right here, the one with the lenticular cover. Now, this has had a lot of use. I've watched it an insane amount of times. I'm really attached to it. I can't get rid of it. It absolutely does look fantastic. It was a THX certified transfer supervised by Dean Cundy, and it has both widescreen and full screen formats on here as well. It's got the original mono track, the Dolby Digital 5.1 remix. I think it was probably the first time that I heard this in Dolby Digital 5.1. If I remember, the Criterion Laserdisc that I had probably was mono. It's a while ago. I wish I'd have held on to it. I don't know why I got rid of it. I stupidly bundled it with my Laserdisc player and sold it. Supplementary features on this are original theatrical trailers, TV and radio spots, talent bios, poster and stills gallery, a behind-the-scenes photo gallery, and a documentary called Halloween Unmasked 2000, which was a 26-minute featurette providing insights into the making of the film. This was a limited edition of around about 40,000. They called it a limited edition, but 40,000 is quite a lot when you think about it. And this was number 5,432. You get the TV version as well on disc 2. I think I'd seen it previously on VHS, the TV version, if I remember correctly, but it was probably the best quality version I'd seen of it. And the TV version was in 235:1 as well, and includes 12 minutes of extra scenes. So that was the Anchor Bay version. Great lenticular cover. I'll open it up inside. That's the original Halloween disc. There is the TV version disc. And I seem to remember there being a book in this as well, a booklet. Maybe I've lost that. What's going on there? I don't know. Maybe there wasn't. I don't know. Maybe perhaps you can confirm in the comments down below if there was some sort of booklet with this. Moving on to the Divimax version, the 25th anniversary version, which is this one right here. Not the most exciting of covers that they gave us with this one. I'm not even sure what Divimax was. It was probably some... let me see here. It says, this DVD has been mastered with Divimax, a high-definition HD film transfer process that provides state-of-the-art picture quality and can be viewed on any home entertainment system. So it was a high-definition process that down-resed it to standard definition for DVD, probably. So with this, this was released in 2003 to celebrate the 25th anniversary. A 2-disc set, Dolby Digital 5.1 soundtrack, original mono track, audio commentary with Carpenter, Hill, Jamie Lee Curtis, which was originally recorded for the Criterion Laserdisc release, which is actually the best commentary they did. The second commentary they did I didn't think was quite as good. Then you get the on disc 2 the bonus materials, which are Halloween A Cut Above the Rest, an 87-minute documentary exploring the making of Halloween, including interviews with cast and crew, behind the scenes footage, and discussions on the film's impact. On Location, 25 years later, a 10-minute featurette revisiting the original filming locations with commentary from Deborah Hill and PJ Souls, theatrical trailer, TV spots, radio spots, poster, still gallery, all that kind of stuff, and some DVD-ROM features as well, which are the original screenplay and some screensavers. I wonder if those still work. I don't know. Maybe I should put it in and give it a whirl. Inside... disc and the extras disc. And then we also have this booklet here, which I'll get out and have a look at for you. It's quite nicely done. Nice thing to have. And it's in pretty good nick for something that's 22 years old. So that's that, the Halloween Divimax 25th Anniversary Edition. Give you another look at that cover there. Next up is one that I really like, which is the 35th Anniversary Anchor Bay Digibook, which is that one there. Beautiful cover, and it's kind of, I think I've looked after it quite well. It's still got the, what do you call it, the J card, or the sort of paperwork that sticks to the back of it. I never chucked it away, but it's kind of got a bit dog-eared over time. But it's a beautiful little package. If you open it up, it is just like a book. Got all sorts of great pictures and stuff in there, and essays. Probably nothing we don't know already. And then the disc slots in there. It's a Blu-ray disc. A new 235:1 high definition transfer, personally supervised by Dean Cundy, offering a more natural and muted color palette compared to previous releases, which I seem to think there was a little bit of discourse in the Halloween community about when this came out. I haven't watched it for a long time, so I remember it being a little bit washed out. Not as blue as Halloween fans like it. Dolby True HD 7.1 surround mix. I think this is the first time maybe that we had the movie in 7.1. Audio commentary, a new audio commentary with Carpenter and Jamie Lee Curtis. The Night She Came Home, a 59-minute documentary chronicling Jamie Lee Curtis's appearance at the 2012 Horror Hound weekend. On Location 25 years later, a featurette revisiting the original filming locations with insights from cast and crew. I think that's on the other discs. All the TV version footage, trailer spots, yada yada yada, are all on here as well. Yeah. I really like this version. It's a nice thing to have in my collection. At the same time in the UK, a Steelbook came out. Now, this was gifted to me by a colleague at work, literally about a year ago, who said he just had it kicking around in his drawer and did I want it? And it was shrink wrapped and everything. And I was like, of course, damn yeah, of course I want it. I think it's got all the same extras that the 35th Digibook version's got, but this is a really nice little Steelbook. The J card comes off there. It's all in fantastic nick. You can see the back there. The UK ratings are so big and obstructive on these sleeves, aren't they? But yeah, that's the Steelbook cover. I can flip that over and show you. There's Michael on the back. Beautifully done. Nicely embossed on the front as well, across there. And then inside, fairly similar to the disc on the Digibook version. But we have a booklet with it, which is probably the same pictures that you get in the other one. So yeah, I mean, as a freebie, absolutely fantastic. I jumped at the chance of having this. So thank you, Charles, if you ever see this video. You won't. Next up is that Scream Factory box set version, which came along in 2013, I think it was. The 15-disc box set that was just rammed full of extras, went all the way from Halloween 78 to Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And that's the Blu-ray version of the movie that came along with that. This was kind of, I guess, you know, the ultimate version at that point. I'm not sure there was any difference in terms of the quality between this one and the ones that were released for the 35th anniversary. It does have a new audio commentary with Dean Cundy and Tommy Lee Wallace and Nick Castle as well. But then it has all the kind of Night She Came Home, On Location, TV version footage, theatrical trailer, all the stuff that you got on the other discs on there as well. And then the second disc has a commentary with Jamie Lee Curtis and Deborah Hill. It also has the Cut Above the Rest documentary as well. So a kind of mishmash of all the other discs, which kind of makes it feel like the ultimate disc at the time. But as we know, the ultimate disc is yet to come. For the 40th anniversary, Lionsgate brought out this version. Now, I managed to get both the UK and the US version. I don't know how that happened. I've no idea. I think what happened was I bought the US version, which is this one, and then the UK version landed on my desk at work for some reason. But they're pretty much identical. I think with the UK version, you actually get 5 postcards with it, which I'll show you right now. One of Donald, Nancy Keys, Michael on the hedge, Jamie in the closet, and Michael on the banister. Now the main difference with this is there's no mention on the UK version of it being Dolby Vision or HDR10. Which the US version clearly does state. I haven't actually done a comparison of them. I should do at some stage, but it does seem like a bit of an omission for the UK version. Maybe that's why they put the art cards in there. I've no idea. But on the back there, no actual mention of it being Dolby Vision. Whereas with the US version, you can clearly see on the bottom there, it does say it's Dolby Vision. So I'm kind of glad I've got both because, you know, you want the best quality version. But at this point, none of them had an Atmos soundtrack. They just had the 7.1 track, which had been going around for a little while. I'll just show you the discs inside. There we go. And in terms of extras on these discs, it was all the stuff we'd seen before. There was nothing really new at all. Yeah, just looking here, nothing new. I think the only thing that was new really was the US disc that had that HDR10 Dolby Vision transfer. Then moving forward to 2021, I think it was, and this one came out. This is the Scream Factory 2021 version, which I have to say is the one that you should probably go out and buy if you're thinking about buying Halloween in its best possible format. I'm kind of on the fence about the artwork. You know, I think it was it Joel Robinson who did the artwork for these new versions. They're okay. They're fine. A little bit comic booky. I prefer something a little bit more subtle, to be honest. But you do get the opportunity of having the original artwork, and there we go. In terms of what's on the discs, you get 3 discs with this one. So the first disc is a new 2021 4K scan from the original camera negative, approved by Dean Cundy and presented in 2160p with Dolby Vision and HDR10. A Dolby Atmos soundtrack on there, which is fantastic. DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 as well for all you DTS nuts. The original mono soundtrack as well. Commentary with Carpenter and Jamie Lee Curtis. Commentary with Dean Cundy, Tommy Lee Wallace and Nick Castle. Disc 2 is a Blu-ray with the same scan as Disc 1. You've also got Dolby Atmos on there for the Blu-ray, DTS Master Audio for the Blu-ray as well. Special features are the same as Disc 1. But they also add The Night She Came Home, Halloween Unmasked, all the stuff that they've collected before and all the other discs have all been bundled onto this version here. So you're not missing out on anything. And then disc 3 is the original Blu-ray color timing presentation, which is in DTS Master Audio 5.1, a vintage interview with Mustafa Akkad, Halloween A Cut of the Rest, Halloween the extended TV cut. The TV inserts are in standard definition, by the way. New broadcast television cut in standard definition, 133:1. Horrors, and I can never say this right, Sean Clark's show, Horrors Hallowed Grounds, that's it. A look at the original filming locations, Horrors Hallowed Grounds bus tour from the Halloween convention, and that's it. This is the ultimate version, and when it's in its lovely slipcase, that's exactly how it looks. I'll just show you inside before I put that away. There we go. Disc 2 and 3. So yeah, the ultimate version, and the version that I would recommend any of you to get if you're out there looking to buy this. But I'm sure you've all got it already. God damn it, it's one of the best films of all time. Of course you've got it already. Folks, thanks for watching. This has been a pleasure to do this for you all, and thank you for all the recent subs. It was a really nice surprise to see so many of you engage with the Escape from New York video that I did. I'm going to do more comparisons. I've also got a lot more 4Ks and Blu-rays coming through, which I want to talk about, and I'm kind of getting comfortable with the fact that this little side project of mine is going to be mainly focused around doing what I want to do, and a lot of that is around Blu-rays and DVDs, because I've kind of got the bug again after a long time. Thank you to a few people. Thank you to Christian at CHH, because I love watching his channel and the way that he's so relaxed about talking about physical media. It really is inspiring. Thank you to Nigel over at Rock God 2004. Thank you to Ken at Mid-Level Media as well. He makes this thing look dead easy. And also thank you to my partner in crime over on TSL Movie Podcast, Frank Riker. And there'll be a lot more content coming over on TSL Movie Podcast very soon. In the meantime, thanks for watching. If you could like this video, that would be fantastic. If you could subscribe to it, that would be even better. And I'll be back very soon with some more physical media reviews.